So I think what our job is to really sit down and try to understand what are the important pieces. Because to your point, we open up things in the future. And again, we hit on this a little bit, but to kind of broaden it, if you did your Y2K analysis, for those of you who are on this have no idea what that meant, there was this crazy concept that when we programmed in the 90s, excuse me, the 1900s,
Why you gotta
later,
do that? Come on, man. Why you gotta do that?
we did 00 for the month and then just the date. We never added the 1900 and X. You wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
need it. And then Y2K came around. And it's like, oh God, now we've got 19 to 20. What are we doing with those extra numbers? And the reason I bring it up, not because of the silliness around it, but because it became a big exercise. Where's your data? Where
Mm-hmm.
is it located? What system does it use? And is Y2K going to impact it? And that was the first data mapping in my mind that I really got into. And every large effort after that, all built on that same initial data mapping. Where's your data? Well, if you had done a good Y2K, you knew where all your data was.
Yep.
Well, guess what? A lot of companies didn't. They're just trying to get it done. Next came the privacy issues, and you're like, well, where's my data? Hey, I don't know. Except for those companies that we just did this exercise. It's
Mm-hmm.
all here. And in fact, not only do we do it, we put some processes in place because it's such a pain in the butt that we won't have to redo it every time. So you had Y2K turn into GLB, GLB then turns into data breach and information security. Now we're in the whole ages of let's manage our data and delete data because why are we keeping this
Mm.
forever? Because then that's a breach if we keep it around for too long and someone gets access to it when I even need it in the first place. And then we move past that. Now we're in AI. I've got all this data and I want to leverage it. I want to
Mm-hmm.
leverage it for business reporting. I want to leverage it for creating some new machine learning that we all like to call AI. And
Yeah.
at the end of
Oh
the
God, don't even get
day,
me started on that.
I know cracks drives me nuts. If you, although in fairness, we had some amazing data scientists that are aware, and I learned so much from them because
Interesting.
they were good. But at the end of the day, you're trying to say to yourself, where's your data located? Let me
Mm-hmm.
help you understand where your data is, what the data is, who has access to the data, and then we can start building our controls rationally. So
So
those are kind of the things we've run into over the year. Why are you here to help me